Hello. We are playing as Darkstar, 11-year-old Gerold Darkstar. We're gonna get it going here in a second. The Daynes won the poll. Didn't let it go for too long, but we're gonna play as them. Playing as Lord Gerold Darkstar of High Hermitage. So, we'll be kicking her off here in a second, getting her going. Skerdoosh. We're about to go. Almost there. Hopefully the internet is going to treat us a little better this time than this morning. It was being a little sassy this morning. It wasn't quite wanting to play along to the best of its abilities, but we'll see how it goes now. Alrighty, we're about to get her going. We're about to start her off. Okay. I'm gonna hide the UI. And let's get a better pose going. This one's kind of boring. What about, ooh, okay. The axe. Alrighty. Hello, and welcome back to another video. This time we are playing as Lord Gerold Darkstar Dayne, the little edgelord of Dorne. Anybody who has read through the books knows that little Darkstar is... You either love him or you hate him. So, we're gonna figure out how we feel about him today. We're playing as the Knight of High Hermitage. We are going to be vassals of... I believe, is that our great uncle or something? I don't know. It's another Dayne. We're a side branch of the Daynes. Over here at High Hermitage, we have the beautiful traits. Our regent is going to be our mother. We have a couple siblings. We cannot invite them to court quite yet. We have 13 prowess, 1 stewardship, 8 intrigue, 6 diplomacy, 4 learning, 14 prowess already. Not too shabby. So, how are we going to start off? High Hermitage is a level 3 castle. It's got a small caravanserai. I probably said that wrong. We're going to keep going. It's got a couple other castles out here. It's up in the mountains of Dorne, kind of on the edge of the Danes' land up here in the Torrentine. The Torrentine River flows right through it. Borders with the Blackmonts. We'll probably end up fighting with them some. I'm probably going to steal some of their land to gain my own power. Or maybe I'll just try and take Starfall. We will see. So, right away, can we set our council up? That's going to be one of the first things we want to do. So let's get off this screen. Go back there. We'll keep High Hermitage in view in our muddled little PS2 era graphics. So our Castellan, actually, I believe we are martial education. Should we stay martial or should we try and go intrigue? What should, we'll come back to that. Martial or intrigue? I kind of want to switch it over to intrigue. I feel like our martial's already where it is, but I feel like that kind of suits Darkstar a little more. He is a good fighter. A lot of people consider, or Ariane considers him one of the better fighters in Dorne. But I wonder how he compares to Daemon Sand. But, so I might switch him to intrigue. Because he is a martial focus right now. Rowdy, brave, sadistic, and wrathful. Any opinions on what we should do on him? That's good. We'll get a powerful vassal down. You can see we don't have many troops. 970. Not too many troops. So we have no one we can select as a admiral. That's alright. That's alright. It's not going to be the end of the world. Because we'll get that going here in a sec. I think I will. I think I'm going to switch him to an intrigue focus. Because I think he's more of a schemer. I think that's how we'll play him. No reason he can't be both. Alrighty. Let's go into our decisions here. Peruse the markets. Nothing quite yet that we can do. So we are only 11 still. So we're not quite in control of High Hermitage. We've got a few years technically before we really get into it. And I think I might just Alright, should I immediately try and marry Lenice? Or do I go... No, I'm not going for Illyria. Because I think Illyria is Oryx. That would put our son... Unless he has a son. A couple things to consider. If we have a son with Illyria Dayne, they would be... Lords of the Torrentine, Lords of Starfall, which is what we'd want. Or if we go with Lenice, it would be a guaranteed pass down of our beautiful trait, which I really like, as well as being allied with Old Town, which is always good. They're very strong, they're right next door. We could also go with a couple Freys here, the pretty traits. Alex, that's a strange... Oops, excuse me, I'm gonna cough here. There are a couple... There's Celise, which is Stannis' wife in canon. We've got Delena. Just scrolling on down here. And I think it's kind of... I think we kind of have to go Denise. Or Lenice, right? A couple Fossilways. I like the apples. I just like those logos. It's between Lenice and Lear Tita, a 45-year-old Blackwood. Why not? Yeah, we'll go Lenice. Bloop. And skadoosh. Send that. Let's click through here. Get rid of those. Rome will lose land if vassals die. I don't think so. Some Tyrosh alliance with my mother. My grandmother. Okay. I don't think so. I'm in line to inherit a couple titles. I'm 4th in line for Starfall. So it's really not too far. Maybe we could instargate our way into that. Our heir, 3rd in line for Astermine, and 3rd in line for the Field of Field of Glass, which is going to be these two to our right. We don't have many knights. We'll try to invite some knights when we can. You said just wait for Marjorie. Ooh, I probably should have. I just saw that. I'm gonna pin that. I'm gonna pin her. We're gonna keep an eye on her. Same with, let's see if we can come up here and find. There's no way we'll be able to, because we are pretty low on. We'll also pin her. So I'm missing enough prestige to invite knights. I don't have anything. I've got a little bit of piety. I don't have any prestige or monthly income. So let's just kick it off, I think. Brienne? Oh yeah, that's a good shout. Let's go and see. Strong. Robust. Stannis. And we'll just pin Maya Stone too. Just keep track of a couple different ones. And so we're just slowly going. We've got a couple years until we get to 16, which is when we will take over from our regent. And that's when the fun will really begin. Man, I should have grabbed some chapstick before I started. So if we come down here, Starfall is a really powerful castle. It's going to be a level 5 holding. It's going to have the Palestone Sword, which is the famed tower named for House Dame's sword Dawn. The Palestone Sword is tall and gives Starfall its strong command of the surrounding areas. It is proven to be a double-edged sword, however, with members jumping from its heights when they fall to despair. So that's going to be a reference to Ashara Dayne, who threw herself out of the castle to commit suicide after Ned brought home their sword. Dawn? Am I tripping? He's not going to have it equipped, but yeah, Dawn. So we'll increase the speed a little bit. So it's just going to take us a little bit of time before we get turn 16. If we come down here, we can see what territory our holding is in. It's desert mountains. Do we have any? Okay, we don't have any men-at-arms, which is fine. We don't have the need for it right now. We're not going to be pressing any claims or fighting anybody anytime soon. Train command. I don't think we even have any commanders to train, so find secrets. I think I said it only 20% chance. Spy Master. This one's my men-at-arms, so we'll put him there. Man, these guys are weak. We're embittered. And Arn. We'll go there. Monthly intrigue. Blah, blah. There we go. Got all that situated. Your liege has passed the limited crown authority. Is that the second one? Yep, it's going to be the second one. Stepping it up a little bit. Can we sway? Can we offer a ward? Ourselves? Can we ask to be a knight? We just buy a knighthood? Is our father a knight? No. That bum. You're not a knight either, what? So not too many knights around us. Who can we find? What about our father-in-law, Lord Layton? Offer Squire? Myself? Or should we go with Garth Greysteel? We'll go with him. So we'll send ourselves off to be a squire with Garth Greysteel of Old Town. He's going to be my brother-in-law. He is Lord Paramount Mace's Spymaster, the Spymaster of the Reach. It's pretty neat. The journey starts now. So I wonder if anything's going to happen with old Robert here. Wonder if anything will happen during the Blackfire Rebellion that'll eventually come. Or maybe Daenerys' invasion, we'll see. We'll see how it goes eventually. We started in the 284 book start date after the levy desertion for 5 years. That's unfortunate. Minus 5%. Too bad we're very small anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Our knight has trained us. Excellent. It was a good session. And that little tiny green bar at the bottom is going to be our progress. So not too much so far. Not much at all. We only have 11 gold, 3 prestige. This is going to be the lowest we've started on the lowest starting point so far. I think even Claw Isle was a bit better off than this. We had a bit more, few more resources, I think, at the beginning. Your knight trained you. It was a bad training session. Uh-oh. Did it just reset? Not entirely, but it didn't go up. Didn't go up much. So ignore that. We're only 12. We've still got 4 more years until... I love starting super small, honestly. It's pretty fun. I haven't done it in a while, so I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be a nice change of pace. Like I've done like Old Town, which that's like the opposite. Not everything is Squire. Okay. The life and duties of a Squire. Garth, my knight, has sent me on an errand. The errand is nothing noteworthy. It's not even difficult. I simply don't want to run the errand. It's too boring. I want something worth my time. Even a single second spared on such a mundane task is a second wasted. I could use that as a second to be training with the sword, for example. A servant should be doing this, not a squire. No, we'll do that one. We'll do that one, because we need to gain this progress. We'll see if it goes up at all. And we'll increase our speed a little bit too. We'll go up to the normal speed. Just to quickly try and get us up to 16. So we'll become our own regent. Got a bit more progress. We are... Looks like the bar is between the T and the H on knighthood. Okay, a little more progress, it seems. It's between the 2 O's on knighthood now, fingers crossed. Once it gets past that, that D, we're not going to be able to tell it apart at all. Seems like we're doing alright so far. 14 prowess, we got 11 intrigue, which isn't too bad. Oh, there's some petals or something flying in the wind, it looked like. Should we negotiate an alliance with Lady Anara, my grandmother? Feels good to be recognized. The life and duties of a squire. I had a great time in the training yard with Garth. He threw all sorts of drills at me, but I was able to keep ahead of them all. It was an exhausting but rewarding day. I think I even impressed Garth. As I'm putting away the training equipment, I overhear Garth telling a page that he was very impressed with me today. He even said it's clear that I've noticeably improved my prowess. Excellent! So we'll get a little prowess gain as well as some knighthood experience. With that, we'll also negotiate an alliance with our grandmama. Your knight trained you. Marvelous news. Can we invite any of them to our court? Does not look like it. Oh, why don't I... We're gonna tick this down to 1 speed. Why don't I come in here and start arranging marriages with my random courtiers I have to try and find someone that can do that admiral position, or maybe some better positions to benefit me. So like, we'll just come in and find the best steward. This Riverlander Flora, so that'll be you. Balon here. Let's find us a good fighter. Some Upper Valemen. 19. We could go with a new Spymaster, a Marcher. Some smarts. I don't know if we need smart people, actually. We'll go with Laura here for you. Bedard, our Master at Arms. Let's find him a wife. We'll go with another fighter, Andara. Our knight has trained us. So now we'll see if we can come in here and change some of those around a little. So no one we can do as an admiral still. Is there anyone we can put into intrigue for our Castilian? Does not look like it. What about a steward? Surely we could find a better steward. Maybe not. There you go, we'll go with you. We'll try and sway. There we go. That'll just increase that a little bit. Hopefully that'll make that a little better. Is he a strong? He is a powerful vassal. I should probably keep him there for now. Don't want to upset too many powerful vassals at once. So we'll just come back in here to arrange marriage again. And who's this Maribald guy? We'll bring the albino to our court. Why not? Arrange marriage. What about educate child? Anyone here? We'll click on our mother. No. So I don't really want that music to be playing too loud because I don't want a copyright to get, like, copyright bot to kick in. But that's alright, I don't think it. When I was streaming Star Wars Battlefront 2 from like 2005, I got not a copyright strike, but like it's blocked in some regions because I guess it was playing some of the some of the songs from the actual Star Wars movies. I just wasn't paying attention. Oops. Okay, the life and duties of a squire. Garth tells me that a good knight can identify any man by the heraldry on his shield. He's been teaching me heraldry here and there, whether it's in the wild or while we're at a castle. If there's a sigil somewhere, he is quizzing me. Today he sits me down. He asked me to name the house He asked me to name the houses these 3 sigils belong to. I don't know why that was so hard to say. My brain's not got many wrinkles on it today. A golden lion on a crimson background. So that's probably going to be a Lannister. A golden spear piercing a red sun on an orange field. That's probably going to be Martell. And a golden rose on a green field. That's Tyrell. That sounds like Tyrell. And I know it's not Aaron because they're falcons. Ironwood is going to be like a gate or like a chain type looking thing. We can just look at it because it's right over here. The Ironwoods. It's not that. Let's go with the Tyrell. The Tyrells, not the Tywells. Here we go. Turn that back up a little bit. And I'm going to get a little sip of water. Excuse me. It'll increase that speed again. We just wanted to decrease it while we were trying to marry some of our courtiers. Trying to get some better soldiers in, honestly. like Sylvina. Oh, she's a gracious envoy. That's nice. Let's see, who's the best person we can get for a fighter? We can get a Westerosi Valyrian, why not? We'll bring him on in. Let's check our knighthood progress. Not too bad. It looks like a little over half, maybe like 63.557% if I were to just guess. And let's just look at the artifacts market. There's not going to be anything we can buy with our measly 29 gold. But it's still fun to kind of come in here and see sometimes. The Great Hide. Ooh, wow. Like, I like the ones that do a lot of different things. Like the Attraction Opinion, Captain Effectiveness, all of them. So let's click out of that and see what our knight wants of us. Today, Garth and I are going to practice combat while on horseback. Something we have both been looking forward to. Though while I was in the stables last night, I heard Garth and the stable master going over the practice route. I know every single obstacle and surprise Garth was planning on throwing at me and the testing me on. I'm due down to the stables in a few minutes, but I'm torn if I should tell the truth or use the information to my advantage. Do the honorable thing, and I think we'll tell the truth. We're going to try and hurry this along. So that should be 5 more progress to the knighthood trait. We are still only 12. We're feeling fine. We're stoic. Our knight trained us very nice. Keeps on going. Refuse to become a captain or commander. I imagine when we turn 16, hopefully something will... Ooh, or you know what time it is. Time for the CK3 Trait Wiki! So let's pull it on up real quick, because I gotta look at these, because I really wish if you just like hovered over it like most things, it would just tell you what it does. Because I cannot remember all the time. So I'm just gonna load it up real quickety-splick on my phone. So, a common neighborer has stolen my heart. Every glance my way sends my heart fluttering. However, when approached with my feelings, the neighborer turned me down with a laugh. Oh, so as we approach our love, our crush, they laugh at us. So vengeful, I think vengeful is gonna be what we want. I think vengeful has some intrigue gain. And I feel like that fits Darkstar the best. That or stubborn. I don't think chaste really, because he used to be a, you can hover the text, then over the... Oh my god. I love you. I love you. Oh, that's so good. You're the best. Okay, so vengeful. It's -2 diplomacy, +2 intrigue, +2 prowess, dread gain +15, same culture opinion +15, hostile scheme power +20, hostile scheme success chance versus rivals +15%, or +15. There's no percent sign. Then a couple of sinful things to the Faith of the Seven. And let's check out Stubborn. Stewardship +3. Disease resistance, small boost, liege opinion -5. Minimum battle rolls in mountain, minimum battle... Ooh, that would be nice for us, I think. But I think vengeful is better. So we're going to go with that one. We gained the vengeful trait. We're going to have 13 prestige, only 5 diplomacy. But since we are beautiful, it does kind of counter some of those negative effects. No sheriffs were appointed for 5 years. That's not great. That's a pretty big buff, or a pretty big nerf. but since we're so small, it's really not that big anyway. The life and duties of a squire. This is where it continues. This is what we're currently doing, being a squire. Garth Hightower, my knight, has sent me on an errand. The errand is nothing noteworthy. It's not even difficult. I'm not going to read this one again. We'll get that errand done. Do what we got to do to gain that knighthood progress. 13. We've still got 3 more years before we turn into a knight. We're at 17 prowess. Not too bad. Just a levy diversion. Yep. Until 289. So 3 more years until we're 16, actually. Until we're 16. Ooh, sorry, I was coughing. Didn't want to cough onto the mic again. Life and duties of a squire. While putting away some training swords and the other practice equipment, I noticed some pages bullying a low-born young stable hand. Seems like they've caught the stable hand practicing with the training sword and pretending to be a knight. As I'm hanging up my own equipment, I hear swords drawn and realize these pages are going to fight, likely wound the stable hand with real steel. I'm the only person nearby that can put an end to it. We're going to protect the little stable hand. And now it'd be cool if we could see, like, if a little NPC, little bot baby popped up. Who is this? Dylan. Evil Blackguard, eh? Let's see. I think I'm going to go with Kellis here. Bring her on in. Why not? She had 22 diplomacy. So if our Chancellor kicks it, which I might just replace him anyway, because 9 is terrible. Gain unused farmlands for 5 years, minus 10 years. It's going to be Bedard's fault, I suppose. Is there anyone better than old Bedard? There sure is. My steward, Master Benedict. Alright, so this is about the horse riding again. We're going to tell the truth. And we are almost at a Squire, probably at like 70%, 73.29%, if I were to just guess. And we're gonna, let's see, has he married? Nope. He still's just got Illyria Dayne. What about you out here? My grandmother's still just kicking it. No more siblings for us. Ronald, our heir. Here, I think that'll bring him to our court, right? He's traveling. He's arrived at Astermine, so maybe not. He's arrived at, or... No, he is here. Sylvana. Oh. Eternally married to that. Alright, so another one. New prompt we haven't seen yet. The light and duties of a squire. Excuse me. Sorry, I should have muted my mic before I clear my throat. My knight Garth has instructed me to clean his armor this afternoon. According to him, it needs a little bit of polishing before it's ready. He's counting on me to clean it so it looks good before he goes over some basic strategies with some young pages tomorrow. As I enter the armory, I find his armor and see that it is completely covered in dried mud. It'll take me the entirety of the afternoon to clean this up. I had other plans tonight, and those plans do not include cleaning a set of armor completely encased in mud. And actually, they do now, unfortunately. I wonder what plans a 13-year-old in Westerosi gets up to when they're living in the High Hermitage hills. Wonder what that would be like. What is there to do as like a... I mean, as like a nobleman, I suppose you could hunt. You could probably literally do whatever you want. I guess that's kind of the point of being a noble back then. You just kind of dilly-dally and do whatever. But as a peasant, kind of, I guess you're working. Or you're sleeping. I guess. It's probably what you're doing. Probably not doing much vacationing down on the Torrentine. Which way is that flowing? For some reason I thought the Torrentine was like a weird river that flowed upwards. But I think I'm mixing that up with something. But I do know the Torrentine is not a very navigable river. It has a lot of rapids and cliffs and whirlpools. So ships can't really go in and out. It's not one they can really use for trade and travel. So it's, while yes there is a river there, provides some fresh water, which is great in the mountains. That's why there's some foliage and greenery along it. But it's not going to really be that good for travel, like the Mississippi, or the Nile, or the Amazon rivers. Return the gold to Garth. Garth has sent me to the blacksmith to fetch his new sword. More importantly, he also gave me a new pouch of money to pay for said sword. After I pay the blacksmith for the sword, I notice I still have some money left over. It seems either my knights or the blacksmith did not calculate the price correctly. Alright, we're gonna return the gold to Garth and do the knightly thing, I guess. And we're very close to being knighted. By the time we turn 16, we should definitely have more than enough knight or squire progress, whatever you want to call it. We're also gaining a little bit of gold. We don't have to pay barely anything in taxes, just 0.1. Now the question is what to spend said gold on when we get enough. I wish we could gain some monthly lifestyle experience when we're still niños, even though we are the Lord. One thing I wonder if I should try and do is try and take these provinces from my vassals. Let me hold them myself, or at least one of them. Try and improve. I don't have enough prestige quite yet to do that. To improve my crown authority. That's something we could look to in the future. That would probably really help my soldiers, as well as that would be one less vassal to have to contest with if I say don't have you anymore and I hold that castle, or if I hold this castle of Vulture Watch. What is that, level 2 and level 1? Yeah, I think I'd rather have this one. Who is this? He gave someone a claim? Brother, of all the buffoonery I have ever seen in Lord Lorne's insane efforts to improve my relation with my neighbors, my good-for-nothing Chancellor has officially acknowledged Lord Darius' claim to the Lordship of High Hermitage. Who's Lord Darius? Oh. So he's over there. But that really doesn't matter. He's not... He's got a cool sigil. Trevanian. That's pretty neat. I don't know if I've seen one like that. It's like a little gate or something. But if we have those guys... If those guys declare war on us, we have Big Brother Old Town to come back to help us out some. For now, at least. What was I going to do? I was going to fire that guy. You idiot. Giving other people a claim. What are you doing? We're going to bring in Dylan. Still no one that can be our admiral. Now, is there anyone that can be our steward? We're going to go with you. And then I'm pretty sure Lord Benedict, or Master Benedict, was quite adept. Yes. So that's, and we'll actually switch Adrian and Arion. No, we won't. We'll just leave it as it is. Because that doesn't matter right now. So we're 14. Going on up, making progress in the world. Born on first moon of AC 273. The first of first moon. So the first of the year. This guy is so edgy. What is... He was born on the first day of the year. He was probably born on midnight. Born at midnight. Alright, so another sigil challenge. Let's see. A golden lion, that's Lannisters. Martell. It's going to be the bottom one. Yep, that's the exact... Come on, that's the exact same prompt we got the first time. Give us a couple... Give us a hard one. A little harder. Make us guess on wildling clans or something. I guess that wouldn't really be applicable. I thought it was funny in the shows how Sam's dad has like a hatred for wildlings. Even though he lives all the way down here in the West March. Like, when has he ever had to interact with a wildling? Like, he is down here. The wildlings are thousands of miles north. But it was like such a thing that they established in the show that Randall Tarley hates wildlings. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of like a funny critique about some things in the United States right now. And anyways, yeah. That's just funny to me. I don't understand it. But anyways, we're in a High Hermitage. We're chilling. We have a ton of different building spots. So once we end up building this all out, we're gonna have a decently powerful castle, fortress, a fortified fortress. Okay, I've spent the past hour meticulously scrubbing an unending layer of filth off an old sword belonging to my knight Garth. What's Garth up to? Why is he wearing these boring robes? They're not even silver. You'd think they'd be silver. But it's clear. It has been long neglected. Nonetheless, I've made steady progress in cleaning the grime off of it, but there's still a considerable amount of work to do before it is totally clean. My knight has hinted that he plans on making me use this sword in a fight against him soon, so I don't really have a choice, but there's still much work to do. Okay. No, I need to do this the right way. Yep. We're gonna do it the right way. We do have enough experience to be a knight now, which will be nice. It'll be nice to get that little prestige bonus. We'll get a bit more prestige each month. So I might try and start a hunt. Maybe as soon as we turn of age. Maybe getting the hunting trait early would be a good idea. Maybe saving our gold and trying building another building on our castle would be a good idea. Anything neat we can build out here? The quarries. Ooh, the quarries is a very good one. I do like that one. I always like doing the quarries. And what's the wood ones? Like the one in the forest? Like I think it's actually just called forestry. There's a couple... Whatever. I will deliver this immediately. Still just we are still just waiting. How old are we? 15? It's the third moon, so next year we'll be 16 and the lordship will be ours, we'll be knighted. And that's when the real adventure begins, I'll say. And what to do when we turn 16. Some unused farmland still, a couple negative buffs. We're pretty popular, mostly fair. Development, it's at 6. So not too high. I don't think I want to make a play for Starfall immediately. I think I kind of want to. Do I want to try and establish a cadet branch? Tell Garth that I made a mistake. You are a child. Volunteer in house. You're not third or closer in the line for one of your house's head titles. So I guess I'm still too close in the line and a few other things. I'm a kid. I don't have enough prestige. A whole bunch of things. A whole bunch of different conditions. It's one thing we could try and do. We could words are hard. We could try and form a cadet branch. Dayne cadet branch. The Dark Daynes. The Daynes of the Night. The Moon Daynes. Who knows? We could do something like that. Try and take Starfall. We could stay loyal to the Daynes. That doesn't really sound like a Darkstar thing to stay loyal to the current Daynes. Okay, here. This might be a harder one. It's another sigil challenge. Field of Black Nightingales on yellow. That's going to be Karen. Because I know it's definitely... So I don't know what that one is, like off the top of my head. But I know it's not the bottom answer. Florent. So a striding huntsman in red on a green field. That's the Tarleys. We were just talking about them. And a red fox's head and a circle of blue on flowers. That's the Florence. It's going to be that top one. Correct. So what was that? That was the Tarleys. Who are right here. That was the Florence. That was the last answer. The blue. The fox and the blue. And... Are the other ones, are they Dornish? It's like Black Nightingales, the Night Songs, I think. I think it was them. Yep, the Karens. Lords of Night Song. Tenth moon? I believe it's been 4 years so far. Or birthday, Gerold Dayne's birthday will be coming up soon. And then at that point, we will, the world will be our oyster. We are of the night. And we will protect the stable hand. Should be coming up here soon. Should be any second now. 28, 29, 30. There it is. Lord Gerold, you're a man now. We get the Tramboyant Flickster. Or the Tramboyant Flickster. The Flamboyant Trickster. As well as the Skilled Fighter. It's not too bad. 3-star and 2-star. Lord Gerold, you're a man now. We were also knighted. And we will also be able to marry. We can marry Lanice Hightower. Excellent, excellent. That's a great ally. Trait lost. We lost the rowdy trait, which is fine. That was just a little kid trait. Any of these we want to do? Maybe the mother. Get some kids. Don't want to do the father, I don't think. Maybe the warrior. We'll go with the mother. I think that'll be it. No lifestyle chosen, of course. We will go with the intrigue lifestyle chosen, and we will go temptation focus. Close, and it's nice. We can finally start learning that. You can end your entrenched regency. Dismiss with the wave of a hand. Get out of here. No longer sharing power. Getting 1 prestige a month, which is great. Perfect. This is nice. Should we do a hunt or a feast? To celebrate a hunt is only 25. Let's see if there's any anything good nearby. No holding. No holding. Wonder if we could customize the routes at all. Go visit some other places. I don't think so. Probably not. Manage the guests. Can we invite our liege? That douche. There we go. Yeah, I think he's coming. So we'll plan the hunt. We'll go to Silverlight. Let's start it off. And unpause. I cannot wait. And I'm actually going to save and just Darkstar Adults. Dark Star Adult. There we go. And we will resume. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, my servants can get started on the preparations. The gamekeepers check the wilderness each day for signs of quarry. While establishing a camp closer to the hunting grounds, I have checked my gear and the horses many times. It won't be long now. So we're just waiting for everybody to show up. All of our friends. It's going to be 16 days. We lived right by the hunting grounds, so of course it didn't take us too long. Of course I will collect that. Psh, I'm not paying for my own wedding, especially with this rich guy, the old Hightowers. Heck no. 50 gold's not a shabby sum either. That's what took us like 4 years to accrue. To double our gold count, I think we'll definitely do that. Now that puts us in a position where we could hire an Antiquarian and we could have him build us some armor, a weapon, anything like that, or some regalia, or we could build a building on High Hermitage, which I think is what we actually want to do. Let's get out there. Now lynx, we're going to flesh out a fox. We're going to go for a lynx. Let's get after it. Throwback to our Celtigar save when we got killed multiple times by lynxes. I think it was 2 lords got killed by a lynx and 1 by a bear. Back away. So we follow our quarry into the wilderness, slowly but surely gaining on the flighty lynx. They are pretty spooky creatures, and they are pretty good at like sensing where you are. They're not dumb cats. It suddenly spooks, changing away and charging away in another direction. Charging away in another direction. As I moved to see what scared it, I can scarcely believe my eyes. Lord Aston and Aran, my Castilian and knight, are entangled on the ground, getting a little freaky in the dirt. Should I back away slowly? This is a disgrace. I don't think I'll expose his secret. I think I will get up and say the beast is nearby, trying to increase our hunting success. It's only at 25%, not good at all. So what's happening? What's happening? Poachers, here in the Lord's Wilderness? They huddle together as I ride up with my guards, making a poor job of hiding the antelope behind them. We did not do this. Please have mercy, glorious Lord. Their blades and bows belied their words. I could hang them. The punished poachers. My holding taxes would increase, but the popular opinion would decrease heavily. Will be slightly better in that county. The animal is mine, along with the fines for their lives. Lose 15 stress because I'm vengeful. I don't have any stress, so I think I'm just gonna... Popular opinion, minus 30. I kind of want to go for this one. It's only a 31%. No. That's terrible odds. It's terrible odds. Get out of the Lord's Wilderness. We'll reduce some stress that we don't have. . So we got 25 days, 24 days. Okay, so he is going to ask us to be the spy master of the Torrentine. That's not too bad. I will graciously accept that from my liege. After it, we ride. My courtier Valerian spots the lynx watching us from afar, its body taut, ready to run. The flighty beast is a sight to behold. The horses grow skittish as they reach each spot, its spotted coat amongst the leafy bushes. Without warning, it charges away in a flash of spotted fur, disappearing behind a rise. After it, we ride. Let's chase after it. Our glory is widely known, so a little bit of a prestige increase, it seems. It's only a 30% chance. Let's see, the forest is truly the mantle of the poor. But as the link flees in panic from the foraging peasants, I feel my patience wearing thin. Surely there must be better things to do in Silverlight today than picking roots and mushrooms. Drive this rabble out of my hunting grounds. Let's see what that'll do. Ooh. Whatever. Hunted peasants. That would not do the popular opinion very well. Nah, I'm not donating to them. So why did that one let us see? Oh, there it is. We'll do this one. Peasants denied forest. That'll also increase our hunting chance by a measly 5. Gained 5 gold. Or some. Oh, yeah, I did. Found some raptor eggs. The damn thing is gone, unfortunately. So the lynx gets away the whole time. The whole thing was a bust. Very important squire. Aren't I a knight already? After inheriting my title and lanes, it's clear that I no longer remain a squire. In order to meet the demand. Okay. You've been knighted. Sweet. Can I invite Garth to my court? We are empty-handed on the hunt, which is very unfortunate. But we will gain the hunter trait as well as our legitimacy level increases to recognized, and we'll get some prestige out of it, it seems. So let's finish that. We will return home. Thank the 7 who are 1, I can go back inside. We return home from our hunt. We are at 131 gold. 1,440 prestige, so I think we'll invite some knights. A little experimentation. Long evening of state business with Arryn has slowly degenerated into both of us being deep into our cups, slurring, swapping saucy stories. I've just finished retelling a tale involving 3 lecherous septa and an extremely worn felt hat when I see an untoward gleam in his eye. Oh, perhaps he is keener on the subject than I know. And we'll get closer to forming a friendship with him. We'll send the herald out to try and get some knights in here. We could recruit a mountain specialist. We'll do that. I think that's someone that's like specifically good at fighting in the mountains. Reynald Trowbridge. Exactly what he is. He's pretty, not too bad actually. Let's come in here and see if we can find him a little wife or something. There was a Celtigar right there. I like that. Let's go with that Celtigar girl. Jane Celtigar. And I wonder if we can make Reynald our admiral. Doesn't look like it. Excellent. So it'll be a great addition to have. that Reynald. And I wonder if at the same time, I think I will do this. Because my vassals are weak. Like this guy. Which, no, it's this one. My vassal and my knight. And I want to revoke his title. He will accept, there's nothing he can do about it. Just so, get out of here. So, now that I hold 2, let's see, that boosted my levies up a little bit. That'll just mean I'm a little more powerful than I was. Just because I hold this second province of Vulture Watch. It's a level 2 castle holding, and it is nothing special at all. But it does just personally increase my power a little bit. So Adrian has her opinion of me at 100, our spy master. So now I think we'll probably start swaying our liege. And I wanted to go in there and see what the benefits are of being our liege's spy master. So let's see. Natural dread plus 20. Hostile scheme power plus 10. Hostile scheme that wasn't English. Hostile scheme success chance plus 4%. Monthly intrigue lifestyle experience plus 10. Not too bad. Not too bad. So let's try and put those hostile scheme powers to use, yeah? What if we try and destabilize some of the people around us? This guy has a claim on our castle, but we can't really do much about it. Can we murder any of his family? Does not appear that way. Could we seduce his sister? Maybe. What about his wife? Maybe as well. Let's check out Blackmont. Anyone over here we can whack? And I think it might just take a little bit. Might have to gain some more intrigue lifestyle traits before we can really do some of that. So organized levy service, holding tax plus 5%. We'll take that. We don't mind that. Anything helps. So our aunt Istas, she's 67. That's crazy. She's living old. So we'll eventually have Astermine in the Field of Glass. Lord Ulrich still hasn't married. Illyria's still just kind of doing her thing. And I could have murdered her. I think I might. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's come in here to our council. Let's go. What's your intrigue? Not very high. Court politics is high. 0.9, I don't really see any big boost there. What about Steward? We'll give it a little bit of an intrigue boost, and we'll also set her, Adrian, to support schemes. And still no admiral, unfortunately. How long was this one scheme going to take? Got a couple agents we can invite. But they need some bribes. And I'm not really a briber. I don't want to bribe them unless I really have to. So I think it goes her. And then probably like Alistair. Because who are... I don't even know like how... Is there a family tree we can open? Okay, I know this is the 8 living members, but how do they get back to each other? I don't know. It probably goes very far back. Alright, we'll try and join Lord Miro's hunt. Is this going to be one of our vassals? No. And that is perfect, because that'll let us customize the route on the way home, as we really like to do. Can we go as far as Old Town? Probably not. No, unfortunately not. So we will just go to Starfall. We'll stop on in, visit the fam. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Apply. And can we do anything better? Does not appear, so For free. For free, I should have said. We could do a few things better, but we have to pay for them. So, is it really better? And, let's go. I can't wait. Hopefully we make it. Hopefully nothing holds us up. This would be a great chance to gain some free prestige and a little bit of trait in the hunting lifestyle. Hunting lifestyle trait. Yeah, that sounds right. Lady Lenice is pregnant, our wife. Excellent. This is going to be our heir. They're guaranteed to have the beautiful trait, but watch them be like spindly and sterile and have paper skin and glass bones. So, we have gotten there. Lord Miros has started on the preparation and his gamekeeper checks the highlands each day for signs of quarry, while we build camp and set up, waiting for some more guests to arrive. Let's get on out there. We're hunting a wolf. Let's see how it goes. 40 days until it ends. Not too bad. I like getting invited on hunts because you still get a lot of prestige, but you don't have to pay for it. Is this going to be the same Lord Aston and Malor? Now we're getting rough and tumbly on... Dang. Is this the only place y'all can do it? I feel the beast nearby. We'll try and increase the success chance. We'll do our part. These guys are just bumping knees on the ground, but we'll try and do what we can. A knight has arrived. Cedric has heeded my summons. It's about dang time. How is he? Not very good. Not impressed with you, Cedric. Let's go. Let's get after it. 20 days until the hunt ends. Only 10 days to go. And the damn thing is gone, but I'm not sure what to expect at 37.5% success chance. So we'll wrap this hunt up. We'll gain some prestige anyways. Every participant gains a 97. It's not too bad. Nice and free. We'll unpause here. We will visit Starfall and head on home to the Torrentine up in the mountains. 7R1. I can go inside again. Excellent. Visit the Palestone Sword, gain 100 martial lifestyle experience. Up to 136 monthly gold income. Now, do I want to plan a pilgrimage around the world? Oh, what's going on over here? Let's see, paintwood. It's not nothing serious. Nothing we really need to worry about. Robert, I think same thing's been happening with him. Prince Joffrey. Prince Edric Storm has been born. The canon kids are all coming out. It looks like Cersei's pregnant. Little Jaime is still on the Kingsguard. Renly over in the Stormlands. You betrothed to anybody? To a Karen. Okay. That's interesting. What about you, Stannis? I'm guessing you're with Selyse. Oh, nope, he's still a single man. He is still a single individual. Let's go up here and just check on the north. See if old Eddard is doing anything. Eddard the Honest. Lord Robb. We got Jon, Sansa, Arya, and it looks like Catelyn's pregnant with another. White Harbor. A couple of these boys, Wendell and Willis. You love to see it. What about King John? Lady Lysa? Anything over here with Tywin? To Serana Lannister. Okay. A knight has arrived. Let's see. Quentin. A 37-year-old. Border. Skilled fighter. Dutiful captain. aspiring blade master, but he's just not that impressive. We're not very impressed. Let's check out our pinned characters, like Asha Greyjoy, Brienne of Tarth. Oh, she was brutally mauled by something. Maya Baratheon. 144 gold. So I think we'll probably add... We can come in here and add a quarry. It'll only be 100 gold, so we aren't going to bankrupt ourselves. We're not going to be house poor. Not going to spend all our money quite yet. We're still just building things up. We have a scheme to take out little Illyria here. Which, 7 months in... Oh, no. Estimated time before it's completed, 7 months. So not too bad. I'm guessing... Okay, she's infirm, so... Not going to be long before she kicks it, and then our father's going to take over. And he is a... He's a sorry piece of work. He's not really impressive in any form or capacity. My son and heir, Phineas. That's not beautiful. Phineas Dayne. I'm not sure we'll name him Phineas. Ooh. My chest is sore. What's a good name for our young son? Phineas Dayne. Could do Ned, Arthur, Ulrich. We could go Gerold. We could name him after ourselves. Alistair. Actually, you know what? Phineas. I don't know if I've seen that name generated before. We'll keep young Phineas. He'll be just like us. He'll be a little intrigue, baby. And he will be my ward. I'll take him under my wing, and I will make little Phineas of the night. Any decisions out here we can do? Manage realm affairs? No, 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 no. I don't think so. I think it's because I'm too close in line. I think if I was like way off some random branch, I'd probably be able to form a cadet branch, but it's really not too far. Lots of space here for some buildings for the Vulture's Watch Castle, which is very nice. What's Dorne doing? Do they have any? No. See if Dorne had any ambitions, any plans, but it doesn't really look like it. It does not appear so. Excuse me, I'm gonna get a little sip of coffee here. Illyria's time has come. All things fall eventually. Kingdoms, lords, children pushed from high places. My agent will leave a trail of sweets leading up high enough to set a little Illyria's stomach tingling. So they're gonna trick her off some stairs with candy and then shove her down. Oh man, that's crazy. A tragedy truly. We'll go through with it. At least So Illyria is dead. Oh no! They found her mangled corpse on the ground. Candy scattered on the ground around her. Her young face was permanently twisted in an expression of surprise and terror. At least everyone thinks she fell by accident, and we'll actually lose a bit of stress because we are sadistic. So we have murdered her. And next up is Neryl. Next in line, which is going to be the mother, I guess. Which, again, pretty good chance to take her out. Where can we go in here to see the succession for Starfall? And we just don't want him to marry. Can we take him out himself? I am his spy master. I don't know who would catch us, but me. You know, like, we're the one that would catch us. But let's see, because I think we want to take her out first, right? Yeah, so we'll go with her first, and then we'll... Because after we take her out, it'll put our father next in line. So eventually it'll fall to us either way, if we go that way. So let's get Mr. Ulrich here, our lord, and his heir is his mom, Narella. So we will try and murder her. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's start that scheme off. And again, we are playing as Lord Gerold Darkstar Dayne of High Hermitage. We have married Lanice Hightower. We have one son, little Phineas. And we can just poke in here. Let's look at our pinned characters. Oh, little Marjorie here. Would she be... It's marrying down quite a bit. We have too many existing alliances, apparently. Maya Baratheon. Well, Asha Greyjoy. It's probably the same thing of marrying down. 71%, also different faith. Something to consider. Let's see what we can do with prestige gain. Anyone special in here? Who are you? Oh, you're a Dorne's bastard. Some Ironwoods nearby. Lord Anders has some kids. There's another Hightower. Machella. Baylor Brightsmile. Wait. We're doing that. We're doing that. Wait. Was that... Cause, I mean, there is still a chance that Baylor could have a son. But we're just going to do that. We're going to keep it with the old Hightowers. And that way, if he doesn't have a son, we will kind of take Old Town. The Daynes will eventually be on the Old Town throne. Potentially, the way it would go would be... Let's see if we can click on it. Lord Layton would pass. It would go to Baylor Brightsmile. Baylor Brightsmile, if he does not have a son, would go, and he would pass to Mega Hightower, who is betrothed to my son Phineas. Their kid would then be the Lord of Old Town. Can't speak. And that'll also just help us cement our alliance. Now, unfortunately, little Phineas doesn't look anything like us. We come out here. Oh, he's just sitting on the ground. We'll have him scheming. Can we put him in a better cloak or something? We could just change his hair. Little baby with the bowl cut. And I think we'll just like throw a cape on him. There we go. That'll be good. Little bowl cut baby with the cape. Little Phineas. That's the dude's name in... Oh, what's that? About the rich British people. Phineas is his name, is it not? It's one of their main characters, I think. I might be mistaken. So how's our grandmother doing? She was infirm. She's 68. She's quite old. So she passes, it'll go to our father. He's a sorry piece of work. Would not be too hard to take him out either. To knock him down a little peg. So he is Prince Doran's steward. Once we finish this scheme here, we will move on and be targeting Ulrich himself, our liege. When does the quarry finish? So it's got 13 months. So we'll actually finish that scheme before the quarry has finished. And I just want to keep an eye over here on... Where's Marcella has been born. It looks like Cersei is pregnant with Tolman. No sons for him yet, which is good. I think we'll probably just come and pin. No, we're not going to pin him. I don't need pin bloat. So minus 25 popular opinion because we denied the peasants the forest, which that's all right. Is that really going to do too much? It might reduce something. Sure, it's not necessarily good to have a negative popular opinion with the people that you rule over, but I don't think it'll be the end of the world for us. So, Lord Leighton Hightower has perished. Now let's see if we can get one with Baelor here. No, he says. Okay. So, it means I'm going to break this betrothal. Unfortunately. And let's see, we're going to have to find another another backer, you could say, kind of like a sugar daddy. Just to be our big brother sitting in the background. The red wines would be nice. They are nearby. The Templetons. I do like the albinos. Rosalind Frey. That would be a nice trait to have. The Freys are pretty powerful as well. The Pintashi Mopatis. Let's check out where this... where are you lining? Uber and Horace. So you're sister to the twins, are you? There's also a couple Tarly girls. So it's going to be Sam and Dickon's sisters. We got Talia, Samantha, and Sansara. A couple Rowans as well. Lord Matthias. They are also allied with the red wines. I think I'll go with Desmara red wine. I like that one the best. And, you know, we still could get an alliance with Old Town. So what we're going to do, we're going to start swaying him. Sway Lord Ulrich, yeah. We're going to sway Lord Baelor. Because he is still our brother-in-law, even though we broke that betrothal. We're going to try and sway him, so eventually we can get that alliance back, hopefully. High Hermitage is looking decent. We ourselves are looking decent. 24 prowess. Be cool if our liege could put on maybe a tournament or something. Maybe a feast even. Get our feasting on. Maybe we go on a pilgrimage here before too long. Go on a religious pilgrimage around the world. Could be the moves. Could be the moves. Let's try it. I want to go all the way up to the Eyrie. And we will customize the route. So, leaving High Hermitage, we are going to go to Skyreach. After Skyreach, we will be hitting the Vulture's Roost. Then we will be hitting Gaston Grey. Ooh, first. We got to hit Ironwood. We'll be hitting Gaston Grey. I need that intrigue boost. We'll hit there, get that little pilgrimage trait. Not trait, experience. Go to Blackhaven. Stonehelm, which is the home of the swans. Passable terrain. We're going to come all the way out here to Rainhouse. We're going to visit both islands on Tarth. As well as... Is there any more intrigue around that we can hit? We're also going to hit the little tip right here. At the Whispers. We'll come in here to Grafton's Holdfast, which you... Be a gold town. Why did it... Okay, so we're going to go all the way in like this. It's kind of a silly way in. But we'll hit these ones first. Since we're passing by anyways. And I didn't want to like auto-select. So then for the way home, I think that's enough for the way there. For the way home, on the Eyrie, let's visit Harrenhal. After Harrenhal, can we come around this way? I want to guarantee we get... No, I don't need a diplomacy trait. After Harrenhal, we'll hit the Stony Sept. After the Stony Sept, let's zoom out a little. I think we're going to try and go for there. I want to guarantee us a Marshal perk. This should be enough. You would think. One would think. Caswell Keep. Bitter Bridge. And... After Ashford Meadow, we'll come down here to Starpike, which I think is home to the Peaks. Yep. Visit Highgarden. And apply. I think that's fine. That's enough. That's a ton. We're going to go on big old spaghetti tour. Start that pilgrimage. And actually, you know what? No. Cancel. I'm going to get a little save in here. Resume. I suppose we must. I enter into a regency. As expected. Make the most of our time. Existential dread. Oh no. We stress ourselves out for no reason. That does not sound like ourselves. That is not the Darkstar, not the man of the night. We're making our way through Dorne. Oh, my voice kind of went up and down a little bit right there. 100 martial lifestyle experience, which is great. You unlocked a new intrigue lifestyle perk. Excellent. Let's come in here and check that out. The truth is relative. And I think I want to do the schemer perk. Yes? Yes. We're going to do the schemer perk. Trying to do that tree. And we're just making our way through the Red Mountains. We visited the location of the vulture hunt. Visited the Defiance of Duskendale. Wait, what? We'll become more pious. We're not at Duskendale yet. We're only right there. What is it talking about? Pushing the wrong notification. Visited Ironwood, a great castle, home of the Blood Royals, which is an awesome name. Out here at sea, when the weather is calm and is not a ship to be seen on the horizon, the peace is quiet, is overwhelming. The Seven Who Are One's presence is particularly strong here, and it fills me to the brim. We'll just do this one. Get a bit of piety. Hello, nice map. Hello, Fingorians, how are you? Nice map. It is a nice map. It is very nice. Nice and colorful, isn't it? Can't wait for it to be expanded a little more, too. Lots to come. Should be awesome. Should be nice. A danger, a quarrelsome lot. Hearing several thuds and angry screams coming from the outside, I hasten out from the deck below to find Bedard and Ferris in a tense argument. I believe Ferris is my Septon, and Bedard is one of my knights. Surely you two can make amends? Probably not, but let's try it. Bedard leaves my entourage, and he loses some opinion of me. So that's quite unfortunate. Aaron to inherit a few titles. She's still kicking 69 and infirm. Our grandmama is tough as nails, isn't she? Who's this? Mataris. Okay, so he looks like a Cheeto. We need to save him. We'll grow closer, forming a friendship with Mataris, one of our knights of Westerosi Valyrian descent. We visited Will, one of the castles in the Red Mountains, I believe home of the Vulture King, that specific one. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Or you follow the animal deeper, or we can't be distracted. As we make our way down this holy road, we travel. We are suddenly made to stop as a beast steps out right into the middle of our path. A humble antelope stares at our holy caravan. There's something of a knowing look on a beast's face, as if the mind of a wise old man resides behind those feral eyes. He blinks and then carries on his way. After him. Let's go deeper. And we lost him. We lost him in the brush. He's gotten away somehow. That's a bit unfortunate, but that's alright. We'll come along the Dornish storm coast, where the marchers are. I think they're still fighting that war over there. Reflection, the empires of yesteryear. Wandering this path, I have encountered many reminders of those who came before me. Here in Swellcrest, I see reminders of those who inhabited the lands long before us. Old temples, broken weapons, random fractures of objects beyond recognition. Time claims us all, and the deities we worship, and the way in which we worship them all is always in flux. Perhaps one day, some other man will wander this path and contemplate the fallen lordship of High Hermitage and the faith of the Seven practiced by its lord. I could contemplate ancient faiths. We'll just do this top one. Old Empire. And we failed. All that just to fail. That's alright. It's not the end of the world. Tommen's been born. Wonder what happens next for Cersei. For King Robert. We're just making way. Another 100 martial lifestyle gain. Making our way through the Stormlands. Hopefully we don't get in this war here. Seem to be fighting. Oh, and what if it's poisonous? We'll have Mantaris eat it. And that's good, because he gained an unknown plant sickness. What do we need to do? What are we doing eating random plants? Alright, but here we go. Uninvited. One of my agents has acquired a viper and arranged for a servant to hide it in Norella's bed after dark. All they need is my go-ahead. She'll be as good as dead the moment the snake strikes. And I think we'll do it. And again, Norella is the person that stands in between my line's inheritance of Starfall. So we'll do it. 95% chance to succeed. Here we go. Norella is dead by the lethal bite of a viper. The snake struck not long after she retired to her chambers. And although the guards were called, no one could do a thing to save her. Thankfully, snakes do not talk, so the attack cannot be traced back to me. Excellent. So now, Lord Ulrich here, we'll see, look. Let's mount it. What is he doing? Invite to court. Just come on back. Our sons always get lost on pilgrimages. I don't know where they go. Lose 10 gold. Okay, we find him and we bring him back. The little ankle biter. Yep, so we can see here our father is going to be the heir. And we could just take him out. Could take out predicts agents 1. But we are the spy master. Oh, agents predicted to join 1. Haven't the time for your squabbling. Weren't these guys... the Septon was already squabbling with someone. What is he doing? So I think we will. I think it's time we try to murder old Lord Ulrich here. We'll find a port so Mantaris can recover. Hopefully he won't suspect me. I don't think he can. I'm his spy master, so I don't know if there's any way he could find the scheme himself unless someone reports me. But I'm not going to call any agents in because I should already be at 95. So we got 12 months. And the quarry should be done here soon, I think. Let's check that out. We visited Tarth. Out here I am truly free and I gain the Traveler trait. Another great trait to have. Bit more diplomacy. We're not a very diplomatic or Death Star. But what we really want is the next trait. Oh, what is this? Seems that Lord Ulrich is tightening security at court, hoping to track down traitor schemers. My fellow plotter, Lord Aston, is concerned that he might have attracted some unwanted suspicion. Yeah, he's not in the scheme anymore. No. And it's still 95%, yeah. Yeah. We don't need bozo brains in there messing it all up, being a donkey when it comes to the Game of Thrones. This Lord Aston. Flawed affair. Aran is in charge of our food supplies and sheepishly reveals our provisions are low. All but useless, having been poorly stored, this fool. Nature will provide for us. 1% chance of getting ill. Seems like we were lucky. That was a close one. Could have happened. So we'll view the travel. Go back to where we are. Here we are. All the way up here. Making our way. We're going to stop in at the Whispers? I think that's what that's called up here. There is 4 in the entourage. Mantaris, Aran, Septon, and our 1-year-old son. I guess because he's our ward. Visited the Whispers, home of House Crab. Gained some martial lifestyle experience. Lanice does something, she messes something up. We're just making our way through Crackclaw Point, about to enter into the Riverlands. Like the story of Jonquil and whoever the knight is that saves her. A martial perk is available. Excellent. Unreasonable that we could probably get a... We good? Is the stream? Okay. Oh, I just bumped the mic. Sorry. Thought the stream was being a little silly goose mode, but I think we're good. Yeah, so we're gonna go serve the crown to increase our dread and our control. Excellent. And we'll get right back to it. Right back to our pilgrimage. Yeah, it looks like the stream is still going good. Still going good. We visited the Bloody Gate, another great attraction to stop and see. Battle of the Seven Stars. Visited the Falcon's Winter Nest. That is a cool name. The Falcon's Winter Nest. We're going to come down to Gold Town, which I think we'll get some intrigue lifestyle experience. There's not many places to get that. Grafton's Holdfast and Gaston Graving, two of the spots. I believe there's one in Sunspear as well as the Dreadfort, but the Dreadfort is really... It is literally on the opposite side of the map. All the way up here. We don't really have a reason to go all the way up there when we live right there. Thousands of miles? I don't think so. We've already traveled a long ways to the Eyrie. Curses, we're going to be late. That's fine. It's not like we're really waiting on anything, trying to get to anything specifically. We're just hitting this pilgrimage to get some learning lifestyle experience. We also green the pilgrimage trait, which is a nice trait to have. I believe. Yeah, monthly piety +5, travel speed +5, travel safety +5, zealot vassal opinion +5. It's not too bad. And hopefully we can add on to that, get it to the next level eventually. Visited Eyrie, we gained the trait Pilgrim. What we really want is to upgrade the Traveler trait. Look at that. Once you get it to Seasons, you get +1 Diplomacy, +1 Stewardship, +1 Prowess, Travel Companion Opinion +5, and Travel Safety +5%. Not too shabby. Just clicking some buttons, not having to do anything. The echo of my own footsteps is the only sound in the SEP. I am alone. The last thing I remember now from the outside world is the face of those beggars near the gates, and the blue, blue sky, so distant now. I walk towards the altar knowing that it's only me, and yet I feel under an unyielding scrutiny. The severe eyes of the seven who are one are always wide open. Time to pray. Man, that last bit was painful getting out. I don't know why I stumbled over the words like that. But oh well, it ain't nothing muffin. We keep on moving. Let's keep it unpaused. Looks like the scheme to get Ulrich is progressing nicely. Nine more months. It said estimate. I spent time in solitary prayer, I believe that said. Let's see. It's been 7 years since we started. The old Gerold Darkstar. Making some moves. Some slow moves. As I enter the sacred grounds, I find Ferris staring at the altar with an absent expression. Ferris! I call to him. My lord, he says unfazed. I have something to ask from you. I hope you can forgive me. This place has moved my soul and agitated my spirit in a way that I thought inconceivable. The seven who are one have spoken to me, and his voice is clear. Severe, precise. It keeps going and going and going. The only sound I can hear now, the whole world has gone quiet. If I could stay behind, I would like to devote my life to it. Oh, I didn't do the voice. Oops. Wait. Oh, that was all supposed to be in the voice. Oops. Don't we have Seps back home? Yeah, just do that, buddy-o. Why not? Because he already likes me, doesn't he? Yeah. He's a decent Septon. We got Seps back home. Be celibate. Wasn't he already celibate? So 30 days until it ends. Just one more month. Not too shabby. Gained 100 piety. I think it's piety. I think I say it wrong. I probably say most of these words wrong. Just stretching a little bit. During our pilgrimage to the Eyrie, I can't help but return to the local market, pursuing the wares. One stand in particular catches my attention. The merchant grins at me and proclaims, "I have the wares if my lord has the coin." These exotic goods presented would surely make a nice profit back home. Or maybe I could save them as a gift. We'll gain this one. Lose 10, but we'll get... Is that one of these boosts? Exotic wares. This character's carrying exotic wares that can be sold back home. Watch, we're going to get jumped and mugged. It's going to get stolen. We're going to get our beautiful little reverse skunk black strip shaved off our head. And let's finish the pilgrimage. The Eyrie, it's been an honor and a privilege. It's been real, it's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun. As our time at this sacred site draws to an end, I'm satisfied in knowing that most, if not all, of my decisions throughout our long and distinguished journey have been taken to prove my devotion to the Father above and the faith of the Seven. This being my first pilgrimage, and while no pilgrimage is exactly alike, I feel confident that I am more familiar with what to expect from this type of spiritual journey in the future. I would agree. Not too shabby. Gained a lot of piety, whatever you prefer. Ant, caramel, pecan, pecan. You can say it however. I have no interest in a fair fight. Was almost successful. Oh, Ferris got trampled. Whoops. Ferris, we will save you. One foot after another, I slowly move forward on a narrow mountain trail. Suddenly, I hear a rumble and a quick silent scream. Shocked by the commotion, I whip around. Instead of Ferris walking behind me, there's only an equally befuddled and tired face of Mataris, standing in front of me, freshly tuned rocks. Where is Ferris, I demand to know. My voice barely escaping my dry mouth. I feel that my lips are chapped as hell right now. I really need to get some chapstick here in a second. And I keep licking my lips and it just makes it worse. The only response, faint whistling of the wind. He'll be in our prayers, yeah. We're not going down there after him. Bloop. Bye-bye. He fell off the cliff. That's unfortunate. Our counselor Ferris has died. Let's see. Did the new Septon get any better? 12, so it's not the worst. Anara Dayne. Okay, our grandmother has finally kicked it. Our father has come in. We are his primary heir. Visited the Battle of the Ruby Ford, where Robert caved in Rhaegar's chestplate. Okay, foreign treat. It's not the first time I catch my Castilian Aran fiddling around with some flowers he's been picking along the road. You know, I don't know why he doesn't just go down to the cemetery. If you go down to the cemetery, that's the perfect place to find free flowers. They're literally just sitting out everywhere for you to just take for free. It's awesome. Little Mother's Day hack for you. Should have let you know beforehand. Anyways, fiddling around with some flowers he's been picking along the road. Sometimes I'd swear I'd even hear him sighing, overlooking Harrenhal's holding. My liege, he says, it's not a secret that my heart has found a new home far from home. Alas, my soul aches for Adrong. He's old, bruh. You're 29. We have enough room. Man, oh, he's decent. He's got a couple decent traits. 20. Yeah, you can come home with us, Adron. Yes, sir. Can you be an admiral? I guess not, unfortunately. We can do a diplomacy perk. Okay. I didn't think about this. Ooh, my voice kind of... Get some water here in a sec. We're going to do the befriend scheme, I think. We sure will. That's nice. So we can befriend people. We can kind of trick them. I wonder if we could befriend old Baylor Breakwind, the Tootster. Get that alliance back going. That might be a nice way to do it. So, we're walking among the hills late in the day. The darkness comes suddenly, brought by the dark clouds above us. And we will try and run. Gains the wounded trait. He's always getting into something, man. Always getting into some nonsense, this Aran. But we love him. He's been with us, not since day, maybe since day one. My new paramour? No. Alas, I cannot give my love so freely. You gotta be a little more than that, darling. We're still just making our way home. We should let him rest and fully recover. I think so. Might as well. We stuck with him this long. Let's try and get him home at least. This Aran fella. He's a handful, isn't he? My spouse regent, Lady Lanice. She's just chilling at the house, making sure our lands are still doing good. We've got our alliance with the Red Wines. Lord Paxter is feeling fine. He's got gangrene, though. Where did he get that from? We visited the Battle of the Bells, the Stony Sept, where Lord Eddard's forces came and rescued Robert Baratheon, who were under attack by Jon Connington, who were trying to go door to door. They took too much time. They knew the rebel army was coming to meet up with them. That's one of the reasons Jon Connington was banished, because he took too long. He even has some internal monologue of, oh, another martial perk. A man's controlled territory defender advantage. We'll do this one. Stalwart to lead her. But he has some internal monologue of being regretful that he knows Tywin Lannister, one of the previous noteworthy hands before Jon, that Tywin would have immediately sacked the town, razed it. He didn't care who he would have killed, but he would have gotten Roberts. And Jon thinks to himself that he should have done what Tywin did, that he won't make the same mistake twice. I don't think I'm making that up. We visited Ashford, which was, as that little text was hard to read, but it was the tournament that brought it into Prince Baylor Breakspear. A very noteworthy knight. It's the one that died during Dunk's Trial of 7. We'll just be delayed a little bit. Wait. You should make a fine distraction. Oh yes. He sure will. What a strange conference. There are no dragons. Healing water? Sweet. Can't believe I almost ate that. Thank you. So, traversing the hills minor road, on the outskirts of Orchard Lakes, we are suddenly attacked by a swarm of bandit raiders. Out for blood. We are so close to the holding. Surely Master Glendon will send help. As times drag on, we are chased by the scoundrels for the longest avoiding battle. It becomes painfully clear that no help is coming. How could a ruler let malicious riders inhabit his borders? My knight Mataris rides up next to me, a solemn look in his eyes. Yeah, you're gonna stick behind and go get him. We're overwhelmed by stress, but we do have an intrigue perk to unlock, so we'll do that first. Close out of this screen. Yeah, we'll just have to endure. I don't want a negative trait right now, so we'll just take a bit more stress. Not really my issue. I agree. I don't need shoes. Get your own shoes. I do not care what he's a house for. How was I to know? We got another rival. Here we go, at fire. Not going to read all the script again. I could gain the wounded trait. Let's see, we're going to do the bottom one, I think. We quell the fire. 75 prestige gained. Excellence. Cast down the heterodoxy. It's a bunch of heresy, isn't it? So we'll get back home from the pilgrimage here soon. It was a long journey. Took a long time. We're 19, Lord Gerold Darkstar. And that is going to bring our journey to an end. Pilgrimage trait, where our regency ends. Lady Lanice gains some prestige. And I think it's time to act on our scheme. Uninvited. One of my agents has acquired a viper. It's the same one as before, I think. All they need is our go-ahead. I hope you're not afraid of snakes, Lord Ulrich. Let's see. Exotic word. The coin speaks to me. Oh my goodness. Sorry, excuse me. I'm coughing. Had to get some water. Alright. The coin speaks to me. We'll sell our exotic wares that we've picked up along our journeys. We'll gain 20 gold. Let's see if this... Well done. Lord Ulrich is dead. By the lethal bite of a viper, the snake struck not long after he retired to his chambers. And although guards were called, no one could do a thing to save him. Heh. Thankfully, snakes do not talk, so nothing can be traced back to me. And now our father is going to be the Lord of the Torrentine. Lord Alistair of the Torrentine. Brienne has died. Oh, she's 12. Died from her wounds. That's unfortunate. What about any of the others? Nope, she's going to be the first one that kicked it. So this is interesting. Our father, Lord Alistair. Wonder what he will do next. He's over on his territory. He's got a couple claims. But I believe those are all just lands he already has. Maybe he was planning something else. My sister Alice. And let's keep going. Let's just see what happens here. Am I still the spy master? We are not. He has no spy master. He isn't assigned anything. clear me. Regent. Start to claimant faction. Could just murder him. Friend. What is this? Knife. Ooh. I mean, his intrigue's not bad. It's definitely not too shabby. But we are the masters. We're going to start this scheme. We're going to start this murder scheme. Now, Now this is kind of dangerous because we're not the spy masters right now. We have a lot of agents who I'm not sure who these. A bunch of their courtiers. Let's keep going. We just want to keep an eye on it. In case any of these guys try and rat on us. Might have to take him out. And of course when we take him out, we will become the lords of the Torrentine. We will have schemed our way into Starfall. And then, who knows what comes next. Maybe we expand our lands. Blackmont looks like it could use some purple. Maybe up to the mountains here. Take some of Sandstone, mayhaps. Who knows? Would love to hear from you guys. Maybe what you guys want to see next from Gerold Darkstar and his family after we become Lords of Starfall. If we do, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Might make some grand plans and have our murder scheme caught and we're sent to the wall, and then Phineas has to take over. Which will lead to an interesting set of events to see what we do there. So we're still at the same amount, 1373. High Hermitage is still about the same. We're a bit short from being able to build some troops here. I think we want to focus on, we'll want to do some barracks, get the heavy infantry damage boost going. And who knows, hopefully, gotta keep an eye on this one. He's a charmer. He'll lie you up and down. He'll trick you. So how's this progressing? 9 months. 9 more months. Okay, the Spy Master of the Torrentine. Skadoosh! Accept. I will graciously accept that, Father. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't think I... Oh, Cersei's pregnant. 7 months. And while we are kind of waiting on this, why don't we go and check out, just see what some of the other people are looking like. Mace. Lord Loras has been killed, died from his wounds as a 9-year-old, which is unfortunate for him, I guess. Let's check out the Stormlands. Renly's still chilling. Is he betrothed? Okay, so he's married now. Brienne died, unfortunately. She was brutally mauled. Robert, doing just as Robert does. Stannis, is he married? No. Any errands? Lord John of the Vale. The Riverlands. You got Hoster. Does Edmure have any kids? No. What about Catelyn? She's still in the north. She's had... That threw me off. I forgot Bran's... Okay. Okay. I was like, who is this? This little Brandon Stark. Okay, hold on. What is this? Oops, sorry, excuse me. I should have muted myself before clearing my throat. So, our liege is being attacked by the Fowlers. War against the tyranny of Princess Arianne. It's probably not going to go well for the Fowlers. But it could be interesting. Could play out well for us somehow, I'm sure. Could weaken the Martells. Now they've got a decent amount of troops. If they just sit up here in one of the passes, you would think they could get a nice little terrain bonus or something. Now I do wish these mountains provided a bit more of a defensive boost. I wish they were closer to like the neck. Maybe not quite as extreme as the neck, because fighting in the neck is hard. I really want to do a House Reed play at some point. I've never fought up there, but I've tried to take some territory in the neck. And holy shiitake mushrooms. I got torn up. I want to say it was in the first few months of CK3's mod being out. So it was quite some time ago, but still, I would like to... I think it'd be fun to do again. Got our father. 6 more months. Estimated. 6 more months. Princess Arianne's no longer sharing power. She's betrothed to Marin Toland, who have a pretty cool sigil, a little green dragon guy on a yellow field. I wonder what the history behind that is, behind House Toland. If there's any Valyrian relation, or if they're just straight up, they just thought dragons are cool, like everybody else that likes Game of Thrones. Could just be that. So we're not going to declare any of these wars. We're not worried about any of those. We could hire a maester. We could. I don't think we will be doing that. 4 more months. And slowly going. Slowly going. So how's that fight going? I think they're just staying up there. They're just kind of sieging stuff near them. Rumors about Ariella. Those foul rumors about your mother. My mother, Lady Ariella. I have traced them to the source. My spy master, Adrian, passed a bundle of letters. Letters prove that Lara had been trying to drag Ariella's name through the mud. She mocks Ariella's character, accusing her of shocking, sinful behavior. Do people seriously think they can talk about my mom like this? Okay. I could send some ruffians out to beat her up. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll lose 10, but we'll go beat her up. A helping hand. Like all worshippers of the Seven, my father, Lord Alistair, shares more with the Seven who are one, and by extension, Joffrey, than he shares with most mortals. If only I could get the Septon to relay some of Lord... No. That's between him and the Seven who are one. We're gonna kill our father, but we don't need to listen to his prayers. That is crossing a line. And that is where I put my foot down. So we'll have a lot of titles to give out. We're probably just going to keep the most powerful 2 when we hopefully take over. Fingers crossed we're not jinxing ourselves. Knock on wood. Looking at our decisions, about the same. Okay, 3 months. 3 months to go. This is exhilarating. Getting closer and closer. And, like, what happens in a war of tyranny? Like, if they end, is it just, like, prestige? Do you get to kind of, like, you get a hook? It's like, oh, well, I can demand council rights. Which, honestly, that's pretty good. I don't know if I'd fight a war over it, but it's not bad. So let's come down here to High Hermitage again. And we are going to build the ones that do heavy... Ooh, actually, I think we're going to hold on. We're going to just hold on a second. Until after the scheme. Okay. My agents have prepared for weeks. The cooks have been bribed. Look the other way. The poison has been acquired, and the duck was gifted to Lord Alistair alone. It will be rubbed with the poison, and the bed of herbs will be masked to spell as it's served. The deadly bitterness will be the last thing my target ever tastes. Let's see. Bon appetit, Alistair. Ooh. Aha! The bird becomes the last thing Alistair ever ate. It also seems that no one can trace it back to me. Must have been something he ate. So these are all my secrets. Became the new head of... We got a new liege. We're the High Lords of the Torrentine now. We are a powerful vassal. We inherited Dawn. I don't think we can equip it. Yeah, I can't equip it. So let's see. Dawn is the fabled sword of House Dayne. The huge greatsword has a blade as pale as milk glass and a golden star decorating the hilt. Legends state that a fallen star was tracked by the founder of House Dayne to the mouth of the Torrentine, at the site which would be later named Starfall, our castle. Dawn was forged from the heart of the star and has been wielded by the worthiest member of House Dayne since. Ooh, okay, very nice. And there are some requirements, I think, to wield Dawn. Claim the legendary sword as our own. Yes, we will. You lose 1 level of fame. It will cost us 1,000 prestige because I don't have... Oh, I have the sadistic trait. And our prowess... You are not part of the dynasty Dayne. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? We'll probably do that here in a sec. So let's go. We're going to keep Starfall. Let's look at the other domain holdings. So that's not going to be the spot. What about Vulture Watch? It's castle level 2. Level 2. I think we'll keep Starfall and High Hermitage. And I think we have a brother, do we not? Ronald here. Should I marry... What if I do... Hold on. Who are you married to? Break that betrothal. Get out of here. You get out of here. Red wine. Prince Marcella of the Iron Throne. A double trait there would be pretty cool. I do like the double traits of... Those... I forgot how to speak. Of, what the heck? The... Whatevers. Words are hard. Lady Sheris. Let's see. Can we send you a gift, Mr. Mace? Pay 100. Holy shit, that's a lot of gold. And I think it'll work, right? Actually, can we just give him an artifact? No, I'm not giving him Dawn. But could we give him this dinky little artifact that we have instead? That's not where we want to go. And if this doesn't work, we're just going to marry him to Marcella. Arranged marriage. No, not Ronald. Our son and heir. Prestige gain. Little Phineas and Lady Marjorie. So let's give him this artifact. He'll gain 20 opinion of us, so that should definitely be enough. I think. Let's try it again. Holy crap, where is little Phineas? There we go. Lady Marjorie of the Reach will be married to our son and heir, Phineas. And then let's get our brother situated. How about it? Ronald Dayne. Prestige gain. I think you will be good with Nymeria Sand. And you here, at least Dayne. How about we send you over to Lord Edmure? Oh, what about Stannis? Yeah, Stannis is good. Stannis the Manus, that's my dude right there. So we'll go ahead and set our council up. Unfortunately, Ronald, you will not be on the council because you are terrible. You are terrible at most things, it looks like. Our Castilian will be you, Lord K. Will oversee the realm and give us 20 extra intrigue lifestyle a month. We'll come to our steward. Here we go, Ever Brimmelin. Actually, he's infirm. He's probably going to kick it soon. Well, should we just go Master Robin? We'll go this guy because he is pretty powerful. Spy Master. We'll go with Adrian, who's our previous one. We can actually get an admiral now. Wow. Would you imagine that? Lord York, you stink, brother. Is there anything over here? Do we have a harbor master or something like that? We can. Oh man, who are you guys? Yeah, we are not going to be needing you. I think same with you, Wyla. We don't need you. Yeah, no. No. And I think we gotta come on up to the council. You are going to collect taxes. Said we're still doing as we kind of imagine. We didn't have to spend all of our... Oh, what the f... Why does he have so many of these? I'm gonna keep 2 of them. Yeah, like, get out of here. We don't need you. We don't need all you. Are these both Dornish Vipers? We'll get rid of these ones, but we'll increase these ones. We'll get them up to 8. And I guess we'll keep the trebuchets for now. We'll station them in High Hermitage, but eventually we'll switch those out to something else. That was funny. Why there's so many of them. So, what we're going to do now is give our brother a bit of land. Gotta have a side Dayne branch, don't we? Not Lord of Starfall. And, hold on. We are going to move our realm capital here, because right now it is, for some... Our control is not the best here, which will be alright. Because we're above the domain limit, which is why. So let's go ahead and get those things distributed on out to our brother here. Grant title. We're going to give him everything except... We're going to give him... Or should I just chuck him out to Vulture's Watch? Give him the elbow, Astermine, Field of Glass. We're just going to give him the Vulture Watch, because I don't know if I really trust him like that. So we will actually come... I like this dude, Adamar. He's a giant. So, you know, we're going to make him a lord. And we'll give him a title of the Elbow. Adamar becomes my vassal. Why does it keep doing that? Here we go. Astermine and the Gateway. Let's give this to somebody. The Gateway. Michael Southmere. I think that'll be fine. We'll do both of them. Field of Glass and Astermine. And we are back. That's how we should be. Or it shouldn't be reduced anymore. Let's come in here. And we'll actually customize that dude's sigil. We landed him. Why don't we give his sigil a little change in? He could actually be a great chancellor. Lord Michael here. 21, that's not bad. And Mace has kicked it. Whatever. We're still married to, or betrothed to our son to Marjorie. Lord Baylor is not swayed. We've got one very powerful ally in Stannis. Did you ever marry? No, you didn't. Why not? I told you to. That's alright. So guys, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to keep streaming, but I am going to take myself a little breaky. I'm going to run to the bathroom, and I need to turn my AC on because it is getting a little toasty in my house here. Let the dog out real quick. I'm going to take a little 5-minute break. I'm also going to do a little episode split because the way I'm going to separate, I'm going to start a new YouTube episode after the breaks return to kind of split this stream up into 2 episodes that I'll edit and upload to YouTube that way. So that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to take a quick break. If you guys want, a great thing to do right now would be to actually head over to my community page and go vote on a ton of polls over there. I do a lot of daily discussions. That is how we picked the Daynes for this stream. I threw a poll up over there between a few houses. It was the Blackwoods, not the Brackens, Blackwoods, Redwines, Boltons, and Daynes, and the people voted, so I picked Lord Gerold Darkstar. But anyways, I'm going to do a little YouTube outro, then I'm going to pause the stream, then I'm going to take a little break, let the dog out, get another glass of water, then we will be right back. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. That is going to be the end of the video. I think we have taken over the High Lordship of the Torrentine as Lord Gerold Darkstar. We killed our family on the way to do it through Illyria, Norella, Lord Ulrich, and Lord Alistair, but we don't mind. We sit on a pile of our familial corpses, yet we look out onto our territory. Thank you everybody for watching, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. Okay, so that is the YouTube outro done. Forward, that'll be Gerold Darkstar episode 1. And now, as I said, I'm going to take... Actually, oh god, that sounded gross. That was like deep in my throat. We're going to do a little save. I am going to pause the stream. And then we will be back. So guys, just take this moment, do whatever you got to do. I'll be back here in 5 to 6, 7 minutes. Hello guys, we're back. Back from the little break, let the pooch outside. And we are good. I'm going to do another YouTube intro because like I said, I'm going to break this stream up, I think, into 2 different YouTube videos. Get a little bang for our buck while we're here. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I think it's also a good time with the capturing of Starfall and all that. We can do another building out here. I think we'll do that here. Okay, hold on. Okay. How do we want to do it? I think it's a good starting spot for the YouTubers. Hello, and welcome back to another video with Darkstar, Lord Gerold Darkstar. Last time out, we had just taken over the High Lordship of the Torrentine. Now, we will continue our exploits in Dorne. Do we push into the Sandstone? Try and take Blackmont. There's a pretty powerful castle right across the way. Right here, a level 4 holding that would be pretty nice to add into our, is this called Baldcrest? I need that one. So we'll probably take Baldcrest and Blackmont. Maybe push into the Bowl a little more. I'm not sure. Are there any good territories up here? Let's see if there's anything special. Does not look like it. If we go over to the Soaring Tower, we might be able to get there. But as of right now, it's just plain old. Got a couple men-at-arms, got some Dornish Vipers, and 10 trebuchets. Nothing at all to brag about. We are married to Lanice Hightower. We have one son, Phineas, a brother and a sister. And Phineas is engaged to Marjorie Tyrell. So let's kick it off. We'll hit the resume button. We are 21 and we are in an intrigue focus. Review our kills, and like I said, we had to kill our way to the throne that we have. We cut through our father, Lord Gerold Dayne of the Torrentine, his mother, as well as Illyria Dayne. So our sister has just married Stannis, which is nice. That is a decent alliance out of that. Not going to negotiate an alliance with my brother. There's no real point to that right now. And our liege lord, the Martells, are currently fighting the Fowlers. Oh man. Should we use this as an opportunity to go and try and raid like Hoodridge Keep? Burstwell? Because we could just call our troops up real quick. Bloop. Go get them. Let's see how this battle goes. See how the battle progresses. But also one of the things we want to do is we want to build a new building here at Starfall. There's someone outside. Is that the Amazon man? I am the cultural head, so I'll also want to go down there and see what's up with that. So, heavy infantry boost. Heavy infantry boost. Men-at-arms boost. Skirmishers and spearmen. Heavy infantry. Is there anything else in here that'll boost heavy infantry? Light cavalry, heavy cavalry. Windmills, watermills. A workshop. Station siege weapons, skirmisher and army maintenance, Godswood. So I think we'll probably just aim for a tradesport here at Starfall. And eventually we'll want to put some heavy infantry troops there. The heavy infantry men-at-arms. Wish we could click on this battle to see how it's going. Can we offer to join? She's pregnant right now. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna place right here. Rally. Raise all here. And we're just gonna go right across the border and try and just take us some easy gold. We'll see. They might even do it in the one and done. They might just hit them so hard that it ends the war in one battle. Let's see, let's see. The Battle of Skyreach. This is being led by Adam Summers, my Master-at-Arms. So it did not end the battle in one go. Can confirm that one. We'll come over here to Hood Ridge. It'll take 10 months to siege, and I wonder if they'll come and say hello. Is there anyone better at sieging than old Adam here? He's a forter. The Hosset. Like terrain expert. Not us. We're not that particularly good. The Fowlers were sent running. So we have joined. It's not a war of our own. But we still like to try and fight in a war at the beginning of each episode. So we're trying to fight in this war. The Fowlers declared war against our liege, Princess Arian. So we're simping after her. Joining. Trying to help lend a hand. That's not the real reason. The real reason is because we want the gold from some of these provinces. Do you have anything we can take? Any items? Lady Jane? I doubt it. House Hood. Pengreen Sands. Are there any really weak spots that have a lot of gold? First Well is a level 1 with 23. That is probably going to be the easiest to target. What is this a level 2? It's a level 2, it's got supply limit, where is it? I don't know. We'll bump it up to 2 speed to slower. The task is finished. That's fine. Let's not waste any more time. You can... Council, you can... he was doing all types of weird crap. He had his people set on some weird stuff. You will disrupt schemes. I think that'll be beneficial for us. So we're at 50%. I think they fought another battle. I wasn't paying attention here. Because they're at 2100 now. And now it's just going to take the Martells a bit of time to siege. So they have invited me to be the Chancellor of Dorne. Which I'm kind of surprised. Because I'm not very good at diplomacy. Got 13 diplomacy. But I will be on the council either way. It'll get me a bit more prestige each month, I believe. Why is this taking so long? Six days. Whew. Kind of meat grinded some of our men right there, just to increase the progress a little bit. We want to get there before the Skyreach finishes. I'm not sure where those guys bounced out to, because they would have been hit and have to run away at some point. Now, one of the things we could do, too, is host a feast. Oh, Lanice our wife has gained the pregnant trait. That's awesome. We'll have another kid on the way here soon. 3 months left on the siege. Can we attack it again? Let's see. We'll go down to 4,000 men. $40 days left. Take Garen as my squire. I don't really want this guy as my squire. He kind of sucks. Some random? I don't think so. I am the Darkstar. I am of the Knights. Not taking some random baseborn. You kidding me? We'll send these guys to First Well next. That level 1 castle. Hopefully that'll be a bit easier. So we should take it. Blip blip. Any day now. 16 days left. So 2 weeks. 12, 10, 9. And we are going to go on the hunt. Wait, what is this one? Or Trevor's Feast. Or her hunt. I'm gonna go to the feast, I think. Travel time 45 days. Which one should I do? The hunt or the feast? 40 days? Yeah, we'll go on the feast. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna customize the route. After the tour, we're going to Sunspear. We're going to hit the Water Gardens, we're going to hit the Shadow City, we're going to hit Sunspear itself, and we'll hit the Isle Nymeros. Can we even go to Lys? Is that... No, it's too far. Drat. But that's alright. On the way home, we will also try and hit these two. Brimstone Hall and Hellholt. 2 more Dornish provinces, and that will be our journey. Apply. Join the feast. And the reason I'm doing the feast is I want to reduce my stress. I don't need to be stressed out. I'm the Darkstar. I'm of the night. I saw those guys sailing around. I don't know where they're going. 8 people were taken. That's wonderful. Oh man, I don't think I got it up all the way. Sorry about that. Excuse me. I didn't move my mic high enough to mute it. Sorry. So let's come up here and see these prisoners. There are a ton of hoods. So we'll ransom her. And y'all really are going to want to get some more money. Because I got your whole family in here. I got the whole hood family. And they're not going anywhere. We're just going to leave them and stay in our province for now. Try and build up some troops. Again, ransom accepted. We'll go to Starfall. We have enough. Let's build that harbor. The trades port. Take 22 months. Ransom accepted. See, he's standing still. He's up to 42.99. And I think... Oh, what is this? A lovely time ahead of us. The servants running across the hall, bringing the final decorations. Some of the guests are yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. Oh, I seem to have spotted some roast of swan already. I feel like swan wouldn't taste very good. Anyways, we're going to go and get first well. Seems to be pretty easy to take. It's a tiny little keep. And where did they go? Did they end up trying to siege some of Sunspear? We are over at the tour. 5 days until the feast begins. I should change my robes or something now that I'm the High Lord. Maybe I'll get my paws out. Take these gloves off. I look forward to this. It should be a fun feast. She's making a fool of herself. Some baseborn. Where is our food? We'll reduce our stress, which is excellent. That's why we came. That's why we picked this over a hunt. I'll distract the converging guest. Tell us a story. Come on. Why don't we talk more about you instead? Is he a strong vassal? No, no, no. Please do go on. Making a fool of yourself. I agree. Looking like a darn fool, embarrassing all of us in fool's clothes. Good folk to mingle with here. It's one opinion with everybody I share a trait with. I almost said twait. Everybody I share a twait with. Hostile scheme success chance, plus 25%. That's what we want. Lord Baylor is not swayed. That's unfortunate. Hear, hear! There's going to be a toast. There was an honorary guest. I'm not sure if it was anyone actually important. I don't really believe so. I think it was probably just someone's minor lord. I don't care. Naught but malice and lies. Who would have known? Tara Sand. And now I shall depart. Finish the feast. Going on slow. We're heading to Sunspear. We got a couple of destinations, couple of stops to hit before we actually finish our travels. We're going to go to visit Sunspear. Visited the Water Gardens. Threefold Gate, the Shadow City, which will increase our intrigue, which will be very nice. Visited Sunspear. I think Sunspear is the one that increased our intrigue. I'm not interested. That nonsense out of here. We don't need none of that malarkey, that heresy. Starting to go home, just walking through the desert along. This is the... no... what river is this? The Green Blood. Oh, okay, yeah, they're still sieging. Okay. Help him, Cedric. Yeah, why not? Go get him, Cedric. You beat the antelope, getting 150 prestige. Of course I did. Who do you think I am? I am of the night. I am Gerold Darkstar, fool. 89% on the war score. Should increase some more here soon. Gonna wrap this up real quick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are kind of meat grinding our men right now. My daughter, Ariella. It was going to be beautiful. We will name her Ashara. There we go. Control those. Took a prisoner. Now, these guys don't have much gold on them. Except for them. I guess that'll be a worthy task for us right there. Let's see if any of our other prisoners can be ransomed. We had a ton. Edgar Britton, you are going to be sent to the wall, my friend. Hope you like cold stuff. Sir Darian Hood. Ransom for 10. Joss Hood. Will probably be next. If they have the coin. If they don't have the coin, they are staying right where they are. You best believe it. A hook? A hook? No. No, 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 no. They'll stay there until they have the funds to pay. Farewell, Edgar. See you at the wall, my friend. Gained 11 trait experience in Wanderer. Thank you. What is that looking like these days? So we are level 2 and we're at the Seasoned Traveler. So it is providing us a good amount of bonuses and boosts. My regency ended. Lanice gained 150 prestige. Excellent. No sheriff's appointed. That's disappointing. It's going to take 11 months for this siege. I think we'll actually just walk back into our land and let that build. Yeah, disband all. Did we gain anything? So be it. Doesn't look like it. Disband all. I don't think we gained any prestige for helping out, but we did gain 7 prisoners. He's only got 2. You gotta step that up. Joss is getting tired of being in the prison. Y'all hoods gotta... Where was that? Is that up here? Hoodridge? Hey, y'all gotta get your money up. It's a shame. Start Maester. What's he doing? I think we'll do that. Advanced research. Will give us more monthly lifestyle experience, which will be intrigue. And we do have the chance to do some murder schemes. Could try and destabilize the Blackmonts. Same with the Sandstones. What if I... No, I can't murder him. Let's check you guys out. Murder? Nope, not good enough. Murder? Oh. So I think we'll just keep it as we are. No hostile schemes right now. We are building a trade port, a small harbor. Install Starfall. The list shall tremble. We're invited to a tournament in Highgarden. This is excellent. We'll come up here. We'll look at Highgarden. Pretty cool 3D model. This will be a pretty nice tourney to attend. I think I hit the right thing. Yeah. For glory. When at last I reach the tourney grounds, I spare a moment to take in the sights and the sounds. Seems that all... Nope, excuse me. Seems that all and sundry of the realm's nobility have come, their pennants and banners fluttering in the breeze, their shields and heraldry proudly displayed. There is glory to be won here. The blast of a trumpet proclaims the imminent start of the qualification rounds. I spur my mount forward toward the lists. This also is a chance to make a little cheddar change. Cha-ching. Bleh, 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 bleh. It's taking a little while for the next event to pop up. Taking its sweet old time. Off Squire. Who's this? Not again. I don't want that bum. Excommunicate Lord Casper of the Rainwood has been excommunicated. Lord Baylor is swayed. Any chance we can get an alliance yet? Cha-ching! Another 12,000 man alliance coming on in. I will watch every joust with a keen eye. Okay, Tournament of Highgarden. Now we got Lord Aaron and Master Armin. Let's see. Corgyle. 17 against 20. Ooh, we're going to bet on Lord Aaron here. He looks pretty fearsome. Lines formed with Lord Baylor of Old Town. That's great. That's what we want. And we lost our money. First bet, we're down. We're in the red. Let's check these guys out. Lord Cyrus, 15 against 18. I would bet on Master Brendan, but I'm not betting. And I would have lost. Let's see. Malyard of Bramsfort, 24 against a lunatic. Oh, possessed. I'm going to go Lord Mullard of Bramsfort. Excellent, he's won. We're starting to climb. Starting to climb back out. How's Lorch? Is Armory alive? Lorien? Oh, there he is. What is this guy? Mysterious circumstances. He is Armory Lorch is one of Tywin's creatures. He was one of the ones that scaled up the tower of the Red Keep during the sack of King's Landing. And he was the other one with the Hound when they went and killed, not the Hound, the Mountain, when they went and killed Princess Elia and Rhaegar's kids. So let's see. 19. I'm not betting on that. And then Armory Lorch is also the one that was attacking Euron and the other Night's Watchmen when he was trying to lead Arya back north after escaping King's Landing. It was a thrilling tilt. Okay, here we are. We're fighting a Greenfield who has 25 prowess. A couple nice traits and stuff. We have 34, but let's see. Let's see. Excitement is palpable. Fall, you fool. My mount holds steady, my aim is true, and I hammer my opponent with the tip of my lance. The crowd roars, and I bathe in a torrent of exultation. My opponent teeters in his saddle and squeezes onto his mount for dear life. In display of determination and prowess, I cannot help but admire my opponent's manage to remain a horse. Time for another round. Victory will be mine. Let's see, let's see. Ooh, we get hit. This is not ideal. This isn't over yet. We managed to stay a horse. This is not ideal. Like I said, this is not ideal. And we managed to stay a horse again. We're still fighting. We're resilient. But this is not ideal again. We're again at the disadvantage. And we end up losing. There's so much pain. So we're out in the first round. We spend 100 prestige. That's unfortunate. But we get to see Lord Montfort of Driftmark. He looks like... Oh, these both look pretty good. I would have bet on the Velaryon. Oh, and he's won. I should have bet. There's another Velaryon here. The Longwaters. I'm going to bet. I'm going to do it again. Try and make up for it. Lord Merrick of Blackstripe. Oh, you bum. Alright, now I'm betting on Lord Montfort. Here we go. Win me my money back. We got it. There we go. I knew it. Lord Montfort looks fearsome. At the Bramsfort man. Against Master John. I would have done the Bramsfort man. Let's see. And I'm glad I didn't bet on that one. I'm usually a little better at these, but today I'm missing like crazy. This is ridiculous. The Lorch and Maiden Spring. We're just going to skip ahead. We're going to bet on Lord Manfred if he comes up again. The Velaryon. Lord Montfort, I mean. Let's go. Lord Montfort. He's got a fearsome eye. He looks good, doesn't he? Doesn't he? We get some gold. This is nice. Lord Cyrus. It's nice when you're winning. Terrible when you're losing. It was a thrilling tilt. Again, we're going to stick with Lord Montfort. Let's see, let's see. It was a thrilling tale. Was that the last one? I don't think so. Oh, it was. Lord Montfort is the winner. Congratulations. The Valarian's doing good. I don't think we finished in the red. I think we, after we just kept betting on that guy, ended up working out. Turned out to be alright, didn't it? Now, would it be a better idea? Because I don't know if we're going to be fighting any wars anytime soon. To decrease these a little. Unraised maintenance, 0.23 a month. Could just get rid of all of them. Loyalty, I should have read it, but I just clicked it. We just clicked through that one. How long is this going to take? 9 more months left to build my small harbor in Starfall. So I think on this one, I'm going to try and build it up for archers, maybe? Is there even a mini that you can do for archers? Not really. Do like blacksmiths. They like do a general good job. So it's been 11 years since the start. Oh, you're caught in the act. Can I become lovers with both of them? Do we succeed? They're kind of old. I didn't see you there. You gain quick thinker for 5 months. 5 years, I think that said. Which is very nice. Alrighty, so we're kind of just chilling here right now. We'll look at our decisions. Recruit mountain specialist. That was pretty good when we did it last time. Adopt a personal set of arms. I think that's bugged right now. I don't think that actually works. Strengthen bloodline. What is that? Consecrate bloodline. We will resume. It's going pretty well for us. There's Gerold Darkstar, Lord of the Torrentine. Can we... Now we do have the option to start befriending people. I think that's one thing we should start trying to do. We befriended our liege, Princess Ariane. Ariane? 9. What if we tried to sway her first? Then we will attempt to befriend her. And I think we're going to start fabricating a claim. We're also going to recruit a mountain specialist. I did like that one. They gave us a pretty strong soldier like this guy. Look at him. Milo Solane. Let's go to the prestige gain. Let's see. We'll do that. Oh, no. Just going to hit that Tyrell. There we go. Oh, Milo. We'll pin him, and I'll probably grant him some lands. I never customized your sigil, did I? Is there anyone I can get you to marry? Doesn't really look like it. Aaron Florianus. Nope, he doesn't want to accept that. Scrolling, scrolling, and I just don't think... They can be a bit difficult. The AI is a bit dumb. Who are you? Like, why are you here? Oh, 'cause Garth. Could I grant Garth some titles? I wouldn't mind that. There you go. Send that out to my brother. And where's my sister again? Stannis the bully. We have Lady Morena. Baratheon. Looking for someone for this guy. We'll just do that top one. I'm still looking. I think it's time. We'll throw a building out here in High Hermitage. Excellent. Could do an outpost. Let's us speak more. She gains 10 opinion of us. That's good. That's a start. Gotta start somewhere. Then that's a good place to do it. So we will build the militia camps. That gives the archers an increase. Challenge to a board game. We'll accept. We will do intrigue. Yes, just as plain. You'll never see my moves coming. We'll do a martial one to switch it up. And now we're going to innocently whistle. That was a good game. And can I try a befriend scheme? Will it tell me what it... Not yet. Because I already have one going. Or is I already have a scheme on her going. And we do have a daughter. We could see if there's anyone it's betrothed to right now. Ooh, taking us a second. Prince Trystane of Dorne. Lord Stefan of the Stormlands. Are you Renly's son? Looks like it. We could go with one of the Ironwoods. I do like that option. Doing one of the Ironwoods. There's Anders. Enos. Eternally married. Okay. We're not going to get involved with that right now. Leaving that how it is. Lysini. This one, yeah? Get a Renly, two pretty boys. Allied in arms. I think that'll do. Excellent. Alliance formed with Lord Renly. So we got Stannis. We're deep into the Baratheon bloodline. Let's check out Robert. How many kids does he have? Prince Robert was born disfigured. He was scaly. What is this? Incestuous. Oh no, was it revealed? Who are his kills? Running for Strongcliff, Jonathan Derry, Rhaegar. Got it. Quentin Hood. Oh, I know the Hood. Speaking of, I had forgotten all about these guys. Ransom. Okay, let's join this hunt. I think we will. That's a great idea. We're gonna come down here and let's see if there's... Oh man, I doubt there's anywhere we will be able to tag along to. So we've kind of hit all the ones nearby. Can we go to Old Town afterwards? Oh, we can. That's perfect. So we'll just hit Old Town and do all the things over there that you do when you go and visit Old Town and the Starry Sept and all those crazy places with all the weirdos in the Citadel. Looks good, yes? Oh, it's a bit too long, I guess. Can't do all of it. Do some of Old Town. Well, that's alright. We'll save some for next time. Join the hunt. I can't wait. This is going to be a good time. I enter into a regency, which is perfect. Well, not perfect, but that's fine. Ransom was accepted. I don't want to claim on Massey's Hook. Your vassal and knight. Oh, yes, I do want to become friends with him, because he's giant. Is there a marriage I can do for you, my friends? Ooh. I like the giants. They're pretty neat, the giant dudes. Oh, he doesn't want that one. What about... Will you do this one? Aha! High chance, and it'll pass down the giant trait, hopefully. So, small harbor is about to be built. Any day now. There it is. That'll be nice. It'll help our development. As well as the gold we'll get. And we got an intrigue perk. So let's come down there and use it. How about we? Disrupt scheme effectiveness plus 50. That'll keep us safe from some of the outgoing schemes against us. High Lordship of Brimstone, the Ullers. Ooh, let me unpause. Soon. Actually, let me go grab something real quick. This is only going to take like 10 seconds. Here we go. And we're back. Click, clack, we're back. Let's resume. 26.5% chance to find it. That's not very good. It's not very good, fellas. Do we have a master of the hunt? Does not look like it. Someone's plotting to kill Jane Celtigar, who is Trowbridge's, who is married to the giant. Okay, so she got a little Celtigar blood and stuff. I think this was the first rough terrain expert we found. And I'm not gonna... Actually, I will pin him. Pinned characters. Let's see. Asha Greyjoy, what's she up to these days? Any kids? No. Varon the War... Oh my... Has anyone ever seen a cooler nickname? Oh my goodness. Than the War Scythe. That's pretty cool. Holy crap. I like that. It's so cool. We're going to unpin Asha. She can be on her own. She can do whatever. Princess Maya Stone. Robert's bastard. Is there anyone we can marry you to on our side? Doesn't look like it. Royal Bastard. Trowbridge. Marjorie Tyrell. Unpin. Because we already got her. And let's get it going. Let's get out there. Let's start this hunt. Oh, it's up to 50.5%. That's much better. That has gone up a lot since last time. Which we love to see. Might help if we on pause, though. Construction negotiations, okay. Get back on your horse. John, you could join Fascinating with Flower. Get a lot of learning lifestyle. You practicing witchcraft? Get back on your horse. Gain a bit of prestige for saying that. I think like 35, as well as getting a few other things. So the hunt is progressing nicely. 23 now. My acquaintance Lord Begwit is the first to spot its bounding legs. The quick jack is hard to distinguish, but there's no doubt it's there. Come, we'll cut it off. Let's go. So our success chance slightly increased. That's good. 66.5. We'll take that. We don't mind. The clever thing has got away, unfortunately. Let us leave this adventure behind for now. We'll finish the hunt, and we'll finish our journey. After we go to Old Town, of course. 15 trait experience in the Venator class. Venator. Prisoners can be ransomed. There we go. Orion Hood. Let's unpause. Ransom accepted. Let's go. How much gold do they choose? 1 gold. Come on, man. You gotta step that up. I still got half your family here. Literally. Let's look. Lady Jane. Kids. Like I got Carl. I got Esselt. That's a stupid name, by the way. Should I recruit you? Mute? I should mute them all. Slink. Taking that tongue. Visited the Citadel. Get 100 intro. Okay. 100 learning lifestyle. Very nice. Visited Old Town. Perfect. Gained some traveler trait experience as well as some intrigue experience. It's wonderful. Princess Arian was swayed. She's up to 94. So let's go ahead and stop that sway scheme. We'll abandon that and we'll try and befriend her. Befriend, and it's still at 9%. Curses, we're going to be late, that's fine. What about you? Lord Ormond? Lord Anders? Can I befriend you? We can go inside again. We'll try and befriend the Ironwood Lords. It's not too shabby. And Daenerys hasn't invaded yet. Or anyone else. Blackfire host, whoever it might be, that decides to come in. King Robert's still around. Would not be a good time to do it. Sure, he would love to fight a couple more Targaryens, especially some Blackfires. And probably rile him up. Malera. Is this Rickon? Yep. He's a cowardly planner. Jon Snow. Whatever. I guess we'll let one go. That's fine. High Lordship of Massey's Hook. No, I don't want that. Tyros, Salador San. Sandstone. Wait, why can I do that? Okay, so one of our vassals has, looks like, developed a claim on Barbmain, which could be nice. Our giant vassal of the elbow. Maybe we'll press that claim next time out, because I think I am about to end it. We're approaching the 3.5 hour mark, and I think this is about where I want to cut this one. We might be back on later. We will see. If not, we will definitely be back on tomorrow around the same times as today. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you everybody for chatting. Thank you everybody for giving us a little like. If you want to check out some more content, go just through and scroll through the pages. We just finished up a House Royce series that was pretty fun. So, I will see you guys all next time. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one. We're gonna come over here and end that stream. Peace, meese. Exits.